In this video, I would like to talk a little bit about one of our socially ingrained beliefs regarding good and evil. We all have an opinion about what is good, what is evil. We are taught from a very young age that good and evil exists and that we have to try not to be evil or bad and make every effort to be good. And it's an interesting story, really, in that, it always ends up with evil and good fighting each other, and invariably good always wins. So we're really sold on this concept of good and evil. What I'd like to do today is to change your perspective as to what a good and evil actually is. When you look at somebody in the media maybe, or if it's in a film, and the way evil is represented and the way that good is represented, and often the evil person is doing bad things, looks usually pretty ugly. I mean, sometimes they're good looking, but mostly they're pretty ugly. So, and then you have the good person who is usually good looking, confident, has good judgment, is always in the zone and able to fight and defeat any barriers in his quest to defeat evil. So what does that really mean to us, and why is this subject so important? Well, it would be interesting to take on a new perspective of good and evil by thinking of it as a reflection of vibration that we see in the world around us. We think of vibration as the existence of any matter, in fact, in this reality, is based on vibration. Everything we look at, every solid thing that we look at, including our own bodies, whatever we can touch and feel, is based on vibrating particles. So when I'm talking about vibration, I'm talking about literally the vibration of everything that we see, including ourselves, and we as humans are existing within a particular bandwidth of vibration. And so those who are on the lower end of that bandwidth end up being the people who we tend to call evil. And what we're trying to strive to do in our lives, and how we try to conduct our lives, is to be in the higher vibration, the good person. So when you start to look at it as a bandwidth of vibration of which we all exist somewhere along, in general terms, somewhere along that bandwidth, we can start to see that actually this fight of good and evil is not really existent, because anybody who's on the lower end of the bandwidth has every opportunity, if they so chose, to move to the higher bandwidth. Of course, they can only make that choice if they are truly aware of their vibrational essence. So many people are not aware, so they end up staying in the same vibrational state for most of their lives. So how can you really truly call a person bad? It's not really an issue anymore, because they're not bad, they're just existing at a different vibrational state than you, for example. That's not to say that your vibration is perfect. You haven't got to the highest vibration yet, which is the path that you may be choosing to take right now. What I'd like to say also about this is that what makes it very clear is that each and every single person on this planet has an equal propensity towards evil as they do to good. And hence why this story of the fight of good and evil is so perpetuated in our lives, in everything that we see. It's this constant fight, and this fight, instead of being an internal one anymore, it's become external. And the harder we fight anything, and this is true of all things really, as soon as you start fighting it, you're applying your focus towards it and actually magnifying it, you're making it stronger. So The trick here is not to fight. It's not something that you fight. It is something that you accept. You accept it as a part of yourself, you accept it as a part of other people, and you accept it as a part of life. And what your task is to do is to work on your own vibration by becoming more aware of what you're thinking and feeling in every moment. In doing that, you can raise your vibration. And of course, there are going to be subjects that you experience or have experienced in the past that have you stuck in a fairly low vibrational state. For many people, this would be the subject of money. Many people have a very low vibrational state on the subject of money, and they find it very hard to attract money into their life. So instead of fighting this vibrational state, it is so much easier and so much more relaxing to just accept that it is what it is, and that when the time is right, that vibration will shift within you and allow you to feel a better vibration. The truth of the matter is that good always wins the battle. Always. Because as soon as you make that choice that you want to exist in a higher vibrational state, then there's nothing stopping you from achieving it except yourself. So get on the path, stay on the path. Nobody is evil, really. No one's bad. All there is different vibrational states, and you are existing on that A vibrational state, and you are planning to move to a better vibrational state, and that's all you need to worry about. And if someone comes to you, someone sees you who is in a lower vibrational state that is asking for your help, at this stage, unless you are fully awakened, you need to be aware that that could be a reflection of something that is happening within you. The point where you can actually help somebody, and really help somebody in a lower vibration, who is needing your compassion and your help, is to be sure that any help that you provide is when you're in a pure state of love and compassion. So that's what you're working towards, because that is your real pure source energy, and that is your highest state of vibration. So good luck. Let go of the good and evil. Start thinking in high and low vibrations, and have fun. Have some fun with life. Don't worry about categorizing things. They don't need to be categorized so much. We are all who we simply are, and it's not going to make any difference what you think about yourself or other people and judging the state that they're in. Have fun. Just desire to live a better life and start working towards that, taking the steps towards that.